Hi, it's Anna. I hope you are well. Today I want to show you how to make, I hope I pronounced this right, faux rice paper. So I've seen this several times done. People use different stuff. They use Elmer's glue that they thin down a little bit. You must just put it on. I like to use plastic. Some people use wax paper or something like a silicone mat or something that you can pull it off from. So if your decoupage or your gel medium can come off from that thing, if you can pull it off, you can use that. But I like to use the oh my goodness, this is a thick plastic. So you can leave this backing of yours, you can use that as well and keep it on, but I like to take it off, then it makes it a little bit more transparent. And I'm going to try two things today. I'm going to try my artist acrylic gel, and I'm going to use a Modge Podge. So on this one I'm going to do the gel, and then I will do the Modge Podge, and then you can see for yourself if there's maybe a difference or something. But you can just use a nice wide brush and take out your gel, and what you can do is you can make it a little bit bigger than your serviette. You can cut this in strips. I'm too lazy to do that now. I don't hope I'm going to make a mistake, but I don't mind. I just go with the flow and I see where I go. So if you're really scared you're going to go over your areas, you can just maybe take a pen and just mark down where you need to stop. And take off your serviette and put a rather a decent amount of your gel. I don't like this thing in the middle, but I haven't got a big enough plastic bag now that's sturdy enough, so I will just make do with what I've got. And you can put it rather thicker than too thin, otherwise you're going to struggle when you're going to take this off. Okay, now you take your serviette and you can try and lie it on your gel medium like this. I don't mind the wrinkles. If you do mind the wrinkles, then don't even try this. And be careful, you can see I already ripped my serviette there. These things are fragile, and my gel is a little bit thicker than my Modge Podge. So now I'm just going to put an amount of gel medium on top of this again. I'm trying not to go over it too much because I know I'm going to rip my serviette, so I'm just going to speed that up. Okay, you can see I did cover it everywhere, so I'm just going to put this down and I'm going to let it dry naturally. And remember, you must use something that dry clear. Okay, let me just take this away. I'm just going to quickly cut this open. You can even take cling wrap, that also works. So I'm just going to maybe just put the corners down. I'm actually not doing a very good job now, but yeah, I must have done this beforehand. So you can see my Modge Podge is actually a lot thinner, and it goes on a lot easier than the gel medium. I think it can also be that my gel medium is already, I've got it a few years now, so, but you can see the, oh sorry, now I bumped the camera as well, but you can see the Modge Podge is thinner and very, very, very easier to put on. And as I said, you can even use your carpenter's glue. I haven't tried that yet. I use these things sometimes in my art, so I like to use things that can stand up against time, you know. Okay, so I think I'm just going to lay down my serviette now. I just want to put a little bit thicker here and there, rather too thick than too thin. And remember, it's easier when you actually cut this in quarters. And as I said, you can try your best. You won't get all the crinkles and stuff out, so just embrace them. They give you a lot of nice textures, so why don't you use that to your advantage? This piece is a lot thinner than the serviette itself, so I will just be trying to be a little bit more careful when I go over this again, because you need to make sure you've covered everything. And as you saw, when I put this down, it's almost like it comes to, you know, it goes through the tissue to the front, but I know I haven't got much Podge everywhere, so I need to make sure. And also on your sides where you're going to pull it off, you can just make sure there you've got enough Modge Podge on there, because you will need to pull it off from the sides. Okay, now I'm hoping it's going to be enough, so I will see you when this is dry. Okay, this is the gel medium. It's dry now. I let it dry overnight. I actually put it in the sun yesterday and the wind flapped it over, but luckily it survived. So now you can just I just want to get that piece of paper there. This is the hardest part, it's just to get this loose. So I'm just going to slide my palette knife all around, and you can see how easy it is actually to pick up this thing. So just remember, it must be on plastic or on something that you can even test your Modge Podge or your gel medium in the beginning. I've got one of these mats, but it's like in the plastic, it's very smooth. It also works on that. It's one of those mats that you put in the oven, but this one has got a texture, so it won't work. So that's what you do, and then you just take it off. And you can see how easy that is. And I mean, it's rather strong. You can use this to cover a book. You can decoupage it into your art. You can do this. You can make cards with this. You can cut every butterfly and you can stick it on something. You can see it also gets a little bit transparent. There's the little tear that I had, but you can see the gel medium actually made a layer there, so it's not going to bother me. Now this one is the Modge Podge. Let me just get this off because I went over the edges. So the same thing, you can just, if you just get it going, that's the easiest part, is to peel this stuff off. But just be careful, you can rip it if you are like me, you're not too hasty. So you can just peel it off. Oh, sorry. Just get that out of the way. And you can see this actually had a slight imprint of the serviette. but you can see it. I think if you want to put it on a white background, you will see it, otherwise you won't. But you can see how nice this can cover anything that you've got going at the back. You can make pockets for yourself, you know, in scrapbooking. You can make yourself a little envelope. You can see it doesn't tear that easily. You can cut this very easily. And yeah, you can even see where the serviette had this raised area. It captured that, so if you maybe put a border around something like that, and you can maybe just use this texture with your brush. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I will definitely see you next time. I will be trying to do something with this, and then I will show you. You enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy it, I will definitely see you next time. You must take care and have a lovely day.